You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Real World After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Real World After Show.
Oh shit, that's not going on, my bad.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz TV After Show for the Real World, Season 28, Episode 2, Hot Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Should have been called I'm Coming Up.
I want the world to know.
Gotta let it show.
I'm coming out.
All right, so we're back again.
We are.
I enjoy this season. I'm liking the cast.
I was looking forward to the episode, so I knew that I liked the season.
Same.
Now, you know, we apparently rashed on Marlon last week, but it's okay. He had a little few redeeming qualities this episode.
He did.
I hate to be a flip-flopper, but I was really into him tonight. I liked him a lot, so...
I mean, he had his moments, but he dropped some tea.
Right. And he was really man about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Being a real
do.
man about it. You know what I'm saying?
Show everyone up.
Because I'm a man about it.
Well, now I'm starting to question Jordan, too.
No, but it's funny because I
Yes.
actually called that out with Marlon, remember, when we went to the after show.
You did, and we didn't believe it.
I believe it now. I believe it tonight.
All right, so
we've got the songs going tonight.
Now, last week, we remember Jordan got super mad. He was drunk and yelling at Anastasia, threw her cup on the ground. So Anastasia calls her boyfriend, and she's complaining about Jordan. She's kind of overdramatic.
That girl needs to just shut up.
Like when it's like bird, chirp, chirp, bird. Like that's literally what I hear. Like I'm sorry, but she's just annoying the hell out of me. It's not her business. All the things she's fighting about, like just chill out.
Well, I guess it started. The drink
thing is because if somebody spilled my drink out, I would have been pissed too. But you don't like. I'm gonna like just be like, dude, you spilled out my drink. That was really lame. Like, why'd you do that?
Right.
What?
Not only does she complain about everything, it's just she likes to get in everybody's business too. And it's just like, girl, you just need to grow a nest and just chill in it and not get anybody else's way. Like you are way too opinionated. She is just one of my like least favorite. She's one of the girls that I know I would not be able to get along with because I'd just be looking at her like, girl,
but don't you feel like
get out of my business?
Don't you feel like she could be chill? Like just if she changed a couple things, she could be
no.
a down chick, but she just needs to just breathe and like smoke a J or something and realize that it's not your baggage. It's
if
not
she
your
was to smoke a J, she'd be paranoid as hell.
Yeah, I would not want to smoke.
Like, oh my god, you guys! Oh my god, how are you feeling? Oh my god, like
true.
I'm feeling.
Are you supposed to feel like this?
Oh my god.
I think he was picking on me.
Did he say that, or am I just paranoid?
It's just so. I mean, okay, so he drops his drink on the floor. First of all, he's drunk. You're dealing with someone who's intoxicated, one. And then two, you're sitting here talking about, I would be happy if I never saw him again. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And
that dramatic? Now I'm stuck in this situation.
I turn to you, I'm like, you're stuck in what situation? Like, what did he do that is that bad? Now you're stuck there. Like, as if he hit you or as if something really bad happened. And the other thing is, like, even though Jordan can be kind of a pompous douche, I really like him, and he's always honest. Like, he says, I didn't say that. And when he says he didn't say that, and then they show the clips, he never really said that. He didn't say, I hope you're dead, or are you dead yet? He said, she ain't dead yet, which is exactly what he said. Right. And I know he said that because you're on camera. You're being filmed. You can't make up that he said something else because I'm watching. Like.
So the guys are kind of blaming him too. They're like, you shouldn't have let it get out of hand. But it's like, you're drunk. I don't.
Right. Are we so off? That's what I don't get. We seem to be the only ones that are like, I'm Team Jordan.
Well, this is the thing. He's just like, he's the type of person who always wants to be right. He's the type of person who is a pushy person. You know what I'm saying? As we could see throughout this whole episode. So I kind of get where everybody's like, yo, like, you just need to chill out. Like, don't be such a bitch about everything. You know what I'm saying? Right, or like, oh, like, I'm trying to prove my point. Ooh, dudes that be trying to prove their points like that. I'm like, okay, yo, I'm going to just take a seat and let you just be right.
Right, but let's talk about the hookah situation with Jessica. Jessica, to me, yeah, he looked a little crazy going back and, like, finding facts.
That was crazy.
To me, it was more crazy that she did it. To me, I felt like he did it because it was like, bitch, you really went and got printed out facts about tobacco just to prove me wrong?
I can't believe MTV spent this amount of time on this scene. Like, I was sitting there like, I honestly don't care who is right about this. I do not care.
Right.
I think they're more doing it to show us the characters and what they're made up of,
and how annoying they are.
And that was so annoying. And even though usually I'm like, Jordan, haha, you're funny, you're right, I was just like, shut up and end it. I don't care. I mean, you know what? You're smoking. It's not great for you. No matter what you're smoking, it's not great for you.
And first of all, it's a damn hookah. Like, whoever does not know about hookahs, they need to get it together, because Jessica was acting like she did not know anything about it.
Well, she doesn't. She's like the little girl that doesn't.
Yeah, but either smoke or don't. Don't do all this research on what is worse, cigarettes this amount or hookah this amount, and you're wrong and now I'm right. And
right. How about you worry about fixing your own relationship because you crying over a damn email?
Oh my God.
As Joe Budden would say, let's just pray for her.
Let's just pray for Jessica, because. All right, you broke up with someone 3 days before, or 3 weeks. Was it 3 days?
3 weeks.
3 weeks before you go in the real world.
Right.
Smart idea.
Right.
But she didn't say she broke up with him because she was going on the real world.
That's true.
Otherwise, I would give her props.
I would think that would be the reason, because...
Right. Well, he said it in the letter. He was just like, like,
I hope you're being good.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. And he's just trying to get some airtime. And look, you gave it to him. So whoever her ex is, hi, you got your 15-minute.
In her defense, anytime that anything's written down, supposedly part of it has to be read out loud. Otherwise, you have to pay. So, like, when she's writing her poetry or she's getting these emails, if she's going to read it, it has to be somebody has to read it out loud or say something about it. Yeah, we know that from the people that we've interviewed and our friends and people we've talked to, that if something's written down, the only way you can get away with that without being fined is if it's a conversation or bits of it are read.
I don't get it.
So it's not like she could just read the email and not say crap about it, in her defense.
And then the whole writing a poem.
I
mean, Marlon made it fun, I thought.
Yeah, he did.
The thing is about her is just, I feel like she's just putting so much out on this second episode. Like, you're talking about your family, you're talking about yourself, you're talking about, like, getting in fights with Jordan. Like, you just seem like this person who's just really trying to get all her stuff out, like, all her information out in one episode. It's like, dang, like, you're coming off, like, too much.
I just think that Jordan has read her to a T. Yeah. Like, exactly what he said about her. He's like, she's trying to get the sympathy points, and you know what? That's fine. He's clearly not the person that's going to give them to her, so I don't know why she's barking up his tree. That doesn't make sense to me. You know who he is at this point, so why are you fishing with him? Go fish somewhere else. If that's what you're looking for.
Go fish somewhere else. Yeah, I'm over her. I'm over Anastasia. But I'm not over you guys going to iTunes and subscribing, rating, and leaving us a comment. Just leave us a comment with your Twitter handle. We'll give you a shout out on the show. So please get us in #1. You got us in the top the first week, and now you're slacking. So you got to get up there.
There's only been 1 week.
I know, but we ain't up there now. So
damn.
Where's that?
Subscribe, rate, download.
I saw that we did have some comments on iTunes this week, but we'll have their Twitter handles next week.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Avery and Johnny.
Wait, we can't not, when we're talking about the Jessica thing, we can't not talk about this whole fight with the I'm middle class, you're lower. I mean, we have to mention it. No, right. I know we don't want to. I know you don't want to. I don't even know what I have to. I don't have anything specifically to say about it other than the fact that it's like money situations are so sticky. Why you would ever want to get in a discussion about it? It's going to turn awkward or into a fight.
Well, who are you siding with in that?
Honestly, I think Jordan took it too far here. I think he may be right, but I think he took it too far. When he started yelling and jumping up and down, it's like, I want to be on your team, babe, so just let me stay there. Like, don't push me so hard.
But I feel like she doesn't need to be throwing out how much her parents be making and all that stuff. That's just doing the most.
That was weird.
Like, what are you competing for?
Or at least if he comes back at you and you're just like, oh, you're an idiot. Like, okay,
right.
bye.
Like, she was egging it on, and she was, like, throwing out, like, exactly, like, dollar signs, all of that stuff. I was just like,
she's a little socially awkward, though. One of her quotes tonight was, I don't have friends back home. I mean, how you could not have a friend. I mean, she's 21. How you could not have a friend. She's like, my mom's my only friend. That's sweet and all, and you should be friends with your parents, and they should support you that way, and whatever it is. But you're telling me that you have never made a friend?
I'm going to pull out my feel sorry card real quick.
I think that's weird, right? That means that's a character
bullshit
flaw.
Dollar? Where's the
where's the bullshit dollar? It's a character flaw, clearly, right?
Yeah, and exactly when Jordan said, he was like, hello, that's what you do. Like, everyone does things differently.
Right.
It's not how I'm going to react to a situation. You grew up where you grew up. You're obviously proving to me that you haven't lived on your own.
Right.
Take a step back. Now, the whole jumping on the couch thing took it to another place. But it'll help him out in a situation in a couple episodes from now.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
That's just a little secret spoiler alert.
Oh, I forgot that we have.
We'll pull it back out when that episode comes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It actually helps him out in his defense.
Because that's who he is as a person.
Right. So I just feel like if you've seen this happen with Anastasia, you know, and you kind of get the idea of who Jordan is, why are you barking up that tree? Take the higher road. You're sitting there calling him a little kid, but you're playing the same game.
It's exactly what I'm saying. Fish somewhere else, go to a different tree, however you want to say it, get lost. Right. Beat it. What's Leroy's? Beat it, nerd.
Beat it, nerd.
Beat it, nerd.
So Johnny's using a little secret trick of hanging out with Daisy to get Avery's attention.
Wicked smart, dude.
Nicolette had a plastered smile on her face.
When
he was using the dog to get Avery's attention.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I love it. If someone was like, with my dog, you know, Lola, that's my baby, you know, if this guy was really taking care of my dog Lola, I'd just be like, okay, you want him to be your father.
I was just gonna say the exact same thing in clearly different words, but if I, you know, it's like a child. Your animal is like your kid, and she obviously loves this dog, and he's like, you know what? Instead of being direct and like showing interest in her, it's so sexy when somebody cares about your kid, when somebody cares about your dog. Like, that's such a turn on for me, at least. No.
All right.
Okay, it's a turn on at the beginning, but if you start doing that when you're in the relationship, you need to go.
No.
What do you
yes.
mean?
No.
Because
if he cares about the dog when they date?
Yeah, like when they date, and then he's like too much into it, because that's just, it's like my dog, okay? It's not yours.
Oh, I completely disagree.
No, you don't. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, look at it this way.
That's how I be.
What, with your dog?
Well, yeah, because I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, that was cute. Okay, but it's my dog, so.
Like, you think he's trying to steal the dog?
Okay, maybe it's not making sense. But, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's just.
Devil's advocate, is she kind of showing a character flaw? First of all, you bring an animal onto the real world. Now, maybe you have anxiety and the dog is, you know, one of those type of special dogs. But I kind of feel like she has attachment issues because she attached herself really quickly to Johnny.
Especially after saying that she's not that kind of girl. She would never do that.
It's about to end. I don't even know how that's about to end just crazy. Because you can already tell she's like already anticipating everything. She is saying what every girl and what every guy thinks a girl be saying. Okay. Thank you, Avery, for putting all of us girls out there, okay?
In a good way or bad way?
In a bad way. Like, she's out there analyzing everything. I mean, I'm
nervous about where our relationship's going. Like, girl,
I know,
what?
but I think
you guys kissed.
And to play the other devil's advocate, I think, like I was saying last time, there's some guys out there or some people out there that are looking to fix somebody, and they like broken things. I think that this is the kind of woman that Johnny is clearly attracted to. And when talking about Avery, yeah, even like girls are kind of like that, you know. When you sleep with somebody, you wonder, is he using me? Is he not?
Oh wait, but this is before they slept with each other.
Well, she was talking about when he was like, well, just the kiss. The way that Johnny phrased it, he's like, listen, do you want to take one step forward to relationship, or do you want to take one step forward to friends with benefits? I think that's hysterical that he even phrased it like that.
It's real
but
talk.
when a guy's phrasing something like that
I
to you,
respect that.
Yeah, I do too. But when a guy's saying something like that to you, it's obviously been taken to the next level. So I don't think at least she's not delusional. At least she's not like, oh my God, this guy is so into me, and he's not. Like, we're living this journey with her, so I'm not minding the way she's acting. I'm just a lot more of a bro than that. Like, none of these girls are bros. None of them, like, fully are getting, I don't know, like,
yeah, like
they can't hang really to me. But she at least she's not pretending one thing and doing another. She's saying what she's thinking out loud, and I can appreciate that.
No, yeah. I mean, I respect that, you know, as a girl. She's really, like, holding her ground, and she's really trying to, you know, figure it out and stuff like that. But, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm just not like that.
Yeah.
Well, so then they sleep with each other, and
poor grandma's going to be upset.
She's naked in bed. He's not.
Right, but mind you, the whole time we have Bird all up in the mix, like, oh, you two are so cute. Like girl, is this your relationship? Please call your man. Get out of my head. You're down.
No, but for real, it's like, what? Don't you have something else to do? Go argue with Jordan.
Yeah.
Do something. Like,
They won't be like, do you think this is a good idea? She'll just be like, this is so cute. This is what needs to happen. This is, and it's like, you know, sometimes if she was having girl time and Avery's like, do you think it's weird if I sleep with one of the roommates? Then Bird can respond, but Bird out of nowhere is just like trying to live vicariously because maybe she has a crush on one of the two of them. I don't know.
Bird?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But like, you know, her boyfriend's out of the house and she's like, she's trying to look for something to do. And because I can tell she's so bored, she's boring.
I agree.
And annoying.
And, you know, talking about switching the flip. Avery starts bringing up anal sex, and
I know, it's so random.
Marlon was the first to kind of open
up
about, I've had anal sex before, and it was with a man. My last relationship with a female was in 7th grade.
And it lasted 6 months. Yep. And this is exactly the reaction they had.
I mean, I don't know if it's the Benadryl that I'm on right now, but I don't know if I can remember a relationship I had in 7th grade.
Jesse Janedy Golden.
I guess he's young.
No, I remember mine. Yeah. They were like, you know, the kid, and it wasn't even like a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, those were kid like crushes.
You're not like having sex then. Maybe he was,
you
but
never know. I could tell you a story about a 7th grader.
All
right. Well, so do we think that are we siding with Avery or Anastasia? Avery thinks like Marlon is not gay, like he's all about the girls, or Anastasia thinks he just hasn't kind of owned up to it.
I agree with Anastasia.
I kind of do too.
You know, like, I feel, you know, he was still uncomfortable in the gay scene, and you think, like, if he was so open about that, he'd be okay. Like, when he went out, you know, and he was like
Jordan
was like really comfortable. So I don't know, like, that's just interesting. I mean, you know, straight guys can be comfortable in those situations, but that comfortable though.
I do know lots of guys like Jordan that are that comfortable because it's just like they're so confident.
And who cares?
And they're right. So you know, that's cool. That's fine. But I'm just saying, you know, like, so
for you, him, Marlon, who was used to the gay culture, why is it so
easier for Jordan and not him? I don't know.
I don't fully agree with either of them, but for me, it was weird how in denial Avery was. Like, he just came out and said this, and she's like, but trust me, he is not gay. He is not gay. Like, okay, what are you trying to prove? She was just so, like, he is straight. I said it from this, when we saw him talk, just the way that he was interacting with female, like,
before this all even happened.
Before any of this happened, I turned to you guys and I was like, I think that he's gay. And so I still stand by that, but I do think it's possible to be bisexual, and I think that he fully believes that he is right now. I don't think he's, like, trying to lie to anybody. I think that he is confused.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't think he was lying when he was like, you know, the JJ is...
Because if he can own up to having sex with a man, you know what I'm saying, he would own up to more than that. You know, he's honestly was just like, yeah, like...
I loved Johnny's reaction to him.
Yeah.
Like, just like, yo, that was mad cool. I love that you did that.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I gave him a lot of credit there. Honestly, the more confident you are with yourself, and the more you can just straight up say it like that. Like, think about how many different ways that situation could have gone.
Right.
Like, he could have been like, guys, I have something that I really need to tell you, and I really don't want you to judge me, and I'm really feeling awkward. And then people would have been like, okay, what the hell? But he was just like, yeah, when I had anal sex, and it was with a dude.
Well, she set him up really nicely. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
He's probably like, yo, I got to get some out.
He probably saw Las Vegas season was like, oh, I ain't going to have that Dustin issue.
Yeah.
Right. That was
all
crazy.
your tea is really clogged.
I wonder if MTV knew that when they cast him.
I would think so.
You think
Probably.
Yeah.
They had it set up.
Yeah. And I wonder how it, because it just was released this week and on all the blogs, so I wonder how it kind of got out. I wonder if people went to the after show and kind of seen the
slept
episode. Yep. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right, so, I mean, that was kind of pretty much it, actually.
Yeah, we didn't see Joy at all, which I'm thinking maybe because she's not on the rest of the season, they didn't want to show her much.
But that is so crazy how she got no airtime. Like, this is creepy. This is actually kind of creepy to me, like, to find out how she's going to get off the show, because it's weird. It's weird.
She's inducted into the Illuminati.
I don't know. It's weird.
Another thing I just want to say is you cannot double dip into peanut butter, Jessica. I would have kicked you off.
What if it was her peanut butter?
I don't care. They don't get their own food on the show. I mean, maybe they do go shopping, but I know that they're supplied a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah.
They're supplied like basic things, and peanut butter is one of them. If you and she's licking that spoon and then put it back in, I'm saying something to you.
Right.
I know that is such a minor point, but to me, that is a character flaw.
That's true.
Do not lick your spoon and put it back in there.
Don't do it. All right, on that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, so how do we think who do we think Joy could possibly get in a fight with? Do we think it's something that she has to go home?
I don't think Joy is fighting with anybody. I mean, we do know from her audition tape she is a little badass. She does have a streak, but she doesn't really have issues with anybody. I just don't see
I wonder if her and Jordan maybe.
Maybe, but then I think that he would have gotten kicked off too, because I can't picture him holding himself back. Honestly, I feel bad, but I think something goes on at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea.
No.
I don't think she's asked to leave. I think she asks to leave.
Do we think Anastasia and Jessica will be mad at Jordan for much longer?
No.
I have a feeling that Bird and Jordan will end up being friendly, and I don't think Jessica and Jordan will be.
I mean, I think they'll tolerate each other. As you could see at the bar, they were kind of like getting along a little bit better, just basically saying we agree to disagree.
Do you think we're going to see Jessica kind of grow?
I hope.
A little bit, or kind of do you think she's stubborn?
I hope she grows.
I mean, if she didn't make a friend in 21 years, I don't think we're going to see her grow much.
Well, maybe she needs to be put into this type of situation.
Right.
Maybe.
I agree.
I would love to hear what she had to say about the fact that she didn't make a friend in 21 years. I mean, I'm phrasing that differently than she did, but that's what I'm taking from it. So.
Well, and then we see next week, we see Avery and Jordan, or Johnny.
Sex in the champagne.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
But it was weird. We didn't really know. I mean, I know the job interview consisted of shots, but then it looked like a pizza place.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing for work.
Right.
But I know what Avery and Johnny are doing for work.
Right.
Work it out.
Crazy.
And Jordan's making a scene somewhere. We see something. So next week looks good. The season looks good. Amazing.
I'm excited.
Can't wait till we get our new girl.
Yes.
I'm excited. And I'm excited for you guys to join us next week, same time, same place. Hit us up on AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can follow me at DJ Jesse J.
And you can follow me at sensei_DRC.
At Roxy Striar.
Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Yeah. From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.